Welcome to Nerdities. Bitches.
Good evening, bottom feeders and underachievers. It's time for your favorite Nerdities show. That's right. It's time to sit back, relax, undo your pants, pop that bra, get yourself something cold to drink, a little snacky snack. It is the weekend. I am your host, Justin, as always, joined by
Mike, Kyle, Joe.
No Vinny. We don't know where he is. Hopefully he's okay. He's not returning.
Please leave that man overnight, Kyle.
He's not returning any messages. Guys, today is October 1st. It's spooky season here on Nerdities. So we have spooky questions.
Creepy paper. Oh, that doesn't
Let's
work.
get started like we do with Mike's question due monthly.
What Halloween/horror-related character could best take on the iconic Santa/Easter Bunny type role for the holiday?
So you mean like you meant like the spirit of, right?
Well, yeah, the best word for it.
The icon?
The ambassador of the holiday.
Okay.
Yeah, the icon. I went with icon initially, but like the face you think of when you think of Halloween. People say Christmas, Santa's face, even though it's...
So that's what you meant. I thought you meant as in like a mythical representation of someone who would do the job of the Easter Bunny or Santa, but just for Halloween.
No. Now, I can understand how there might be some confusion there. So I will throw out my top 3 choices. And if you have any others, you can tag them at the end. And I think we can decide from them what we think is best. Art the Clown from the Terrifier series, if you want to go a bit extreme. Sam from Trick or Treat, or Michael Myers.
See,
All
now,
3 of these seem like strong...
I feel like Sam is literally the answer to the question, though.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. Does anybody else have thoughts? Because...
Well, as the interpretation that I took from the way the question was written, see, it's fun to do this to you guys. I went with Sam, and I was like, no, I'm going to catch shit, because that's probably like a cop-out answer. So then I went with Ghostface, because it is, in fact, a Halloween costume.
There you go.
Yeah.
A fine answer.
Yeah. And, Scream. Scream's a good movie series for the spooky seasons.
I'm going to throw out the Headless Horseman.
Oh, that's another good one.
Fairly iconic.
That's a good one, yeah. I went into this thinking that there were only 2 good answers. Sam and Jack Skellington. Fucking obviously. Did you guys think I was really going to say anybody, but that wasn't him?
I knew someone was going to say Sam.
Yeah, well, I figured it was going to be you, so that didn't go on there.
I figured Justin was going to say Sam, which is why I automatically went Jack. Actually, in my notes, I wrote Jack motherfucking Skellington.
That is his legal name.
That's how confident I was with my answer. I think...
But you're saying Jack Skellington as the icon for Halloween, right? Just so we're clear.
Well, just so that we're understanding how movies work, Justin. My assumption.
Because I wouldn't pick Rudolph from a Christmas movie.
My assumption
to be
is,
Halloween ambassador.
If he's the face of Halloween, people have seen the movie, and they understand that at the end of the movie, he goes back to being the Pumpkin King,
right?
The King of Halloween. He chooses to return to his world.
At the end of the movie about Christmas.
At the end of the end of the movie that shows both Christmas and Halloween.
Yeah.
The movie is about Halloween.
Because in that conversation we're talking about the movie. And in this conversation we're talking about a character extended outside of a single movie.
I understand this.
For people who can rationally think.
Yeah. I follow your logic. It tracks from A to B to C.
I'm just
right.
like,
so for people who don't think or look like complete fucking weirdos, Yeah, Jack Skellington at the end of the movie says, you know what? I'm about that Halloween life again. And so, for that reason.
So, just
but I also think, Mike, one of the
Halloween.
ones that you brought up, like, Michael Myers would be fine, but I feel like we would get into a conversation, like, if we were actually to, like, figure this out as a world, we'd get into a conversation of, why Michael Myers, why not Freddy or Jason? And I gotta be honest, I don't want to have that conversation with society. So I would just remove all of those kind of characters from contention, I think.
I feel like in that specific argument, he's got a leg up on everyone else, given the title.
To me,
of the film.
he does.
Yeah. I think it's a pretty easy argument to make. You could just pull that howitzer out at the end of every time someone throws out, like, what about Chucky? What about is the name of their movie Halloween? No, I didn't think so. But I think we're all in agreement then that it would be Sam.
Yeah.
Sam. The only problem there
It
is
would be Jack Skellington and then Sam.
Yeah.
Like hand in hand, walking into the sunset.
I like it.
Sam on Jack Skellington's back.
While riding with the Headless Horseman.
No, in a papoose on the front of Jack. I mean, when he takes that mask off, he kind of is.
I kind of think of Sam as Lock, Shock, and Barrel all together.
I could see that.
I don't know, because like Sam gave people chances.
He followed the rules.
Yeah, I feel like Lock, Shock, and Barrel were just they were cunty little not children.
No, they were just subservient to Oogie Boogie.
R.I.P.
No, Oogie Boogie didn't die, Joe.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, now you understand the difference between things? Like, now you can see the distinction between a character...
Well, I'm just saying, I just wanted to, like, clearly, because Nightmare Before Christmas is a Halloween movie, it would make sense that that character would then be a Halloween icon.
I mean,
yeah,
of course, why wouldn't you put the word Christmas in a Halloween movie?
Yeah, because Halloween is a good
it's
chunk
before
of
Christmas,
that movie.
Michael.
It doesn't revolve around the holiday of Halloween, but
it does.
The Halloween atmosphere occurs
It
through the bulk of that movie.
It
literally
revolves.
spells 5 minutes. 5 minutes of the movie
It
is spent
revolves
during
around Halloween.
Not even a little. Like the
Yes,
opening
actually a
sequence
lot.
is about Halloween.
Actually, a lot.
No, it's just
Yeah, no, a lot.
It's just the aura of Halloween happening around the Christmas holiday.
It's a Halloween movie, and that's fine.
What?
Like I'm happy you finally agreed that it's a
We've
Halloween
had this
movie.
conversation so many times that it makes me want to pull my hair out.
Dare you?
Sorry. That's just.
Okay.
All
I
right,
think we covered that question.
let's move on. Let them fight. Who are two fictional characters you want to see fight to the death?
Very proud of him.
Did you answer my question about this question?
Yeah,
Yeah, you did.
I did.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah, I said it could be mixed forms of media. It doesn't matter. Because I went with I guess she was a literary character first, and then she went on to a movie. But anyway, Joe, what do you got?
So I'm gonna go with Deadpool versus the Black Knight from Monty Python and the Holy Grail, because they both can't die.
Okay.
Could you picture John Cleese just hazing Deadpool after every turn?
I didn't think we were all going to have really different ways of viewing this, but I'm kind of glad it's working out this way. I don't know if it's just Joe's like usual answers don't really have a lot of effort into them, but like I went with a matchup that I really want to see one of the combatants really get hurt and die.
I almost did this exact thing.
Yeah. So I went with Dolores Umbridge versus Lady Tsunade from Naruto. Because she's quite possibly the most physically strong character in the entire series. Like, I'm talking like she could punch the ground and like boulders and shit come out of it. So I want another woman of such absurd strength to just beat the fucking piss out of Dolores Umbridge. God, I hate her so much. Kyle.
So I had a version of this question with 2 live-action characters that I didn't like as much, so I'm going to give a video game character and a live-action character. I'm going to go Ermac from Mortal Kombat versus Eleven from Stranger Things.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because I feel like they're both very heavy in the telekinesis, the world of the undead, or like upside down-ish. So I would like to see the potential for that battle to fight like both on regular Earth, but also in the upside down. I think it would be pretty cool to watch that battle flip back and forth because technically I think they both have the ability to make that jump with their powers. So they could like force each other in and out of it. And also like 11 could like make him explode, but he could also rip every bone out of her body in one shot. So it'd be pretty wild to watch that fight. He's got probably the most disturbing fatalities in all of Mortal Kombat.
God, I gotta play the new ones.
11's pretty good. I haven't played 1.
Michael.
I went with one. I read the word "fight to the death," but subconsciously blew past it because I was just thinking about the fight.
Yeah.
If you were to throw Deadpool once again in a fight with Daffy Duck, it would never end.
Okay.
And I want it to be live action Deadpool and animated, like classically 70s animated.
Well,
Daffy
of course.
I thought you were going to say a live-action Daffy Duck. Oh my god, that would have been fucking incredible. Just like one of the guys in a Six Flags costume.
Duck. I
It's
want
like
that fight
Peter
too.
Griffin and the chicken.
Yeah.
That'd be a quicker fight, though. Yeah, you see them battering each other around. You could do a series. Sadly, there's no Disney character that's quite as. I mean, you could
Donald.
fight Donald, but like that's not the same. Daffy's usually getting his ass kicked.
Yeah.
Okay. Regale us with a favorite Halloween story or tradition you had while growing up. Oh, Mike froze and Kyle disappeared.
Oh, Mike's back.
Mike's back.
Yeah, he disappeared.
Kyle disappeared.
You must have pulled something up on your phone. 'Cause,
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, Joe,
Um.
what you got?
A Halloween tradition that we had growing up.
Could just be a story.
Yeah, it could just be a story or a tradition, whatever.
You know what I miss about growing up with Halloween?
There you go.
You remember when we used to have to get, like, we used to get in our costumes, we did the Halloween parade around Collins School?
Yeah, they still do
Yeah,
this.
you want to do that at your office now?
Yeah, I probably could.
you should totally do that at the office.
Is that what you were? Is that what you were leaning into?
Yeah, that's kind of, that's my,
Like you just miss dressing up and parading around.
I do.
Okay.
The last time I really dressed up, I just put my Mickey ears on and my Deadpool mask, and I was, Disney's acquisition of Fox. But back then, I remember my mom made me the Monster Maroon from the Star Trek movies. We get really, we go all out with our costumes back in the day,
I remember.
and now it's like, meh.
You should become that union rep that they were talking about, and mandate it in the contract that you guys get to wear, that you have to wear costumes, and you get paid. You get a paid party day.
We do go into negotiations next year.
That's right. Prioritize it. This is a non-starter.
Prioritize it. Overtime, fuck you, Halloween party.
Okay, guys, I got us a big win. Who goes into cosplay? Huh?
Halloween pizza party. Bam.
Pizza. And they're going to spring for the soda, too. Oh, no.
Kyle,
Yeah.
what you got?
Well, I had the first three that came to my mind, and I don't know which of these I've already talked about on the show because we do this like a version of this every year.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm sure I talked about Emery's Captain Hook costume from last year, right?
Correct.
Did I ever talk about my Kane costume from when I was a kid?
No.
My I think at the time still WWF Kane because it was when he had the black and red mask. So I don't know where I got the money for it because my mom wouldn't buy it for me. She told me if I wanted it, I had to buy it for myself. Because she didn't want me to buy those masks. She refused to ever buy any ones like that. So I got a full on legitimate Halloween mask, the cane mask with the hair attached to it, and I used my own. I don't know if it was birthday money or Christmas money that I just saved or what, but I bought it, and then I had no idea how I was going to possibly make a costume to go with it. So what we ended up doing, because at the time we were struggling a little bit, was my mom went to, I think it was Michael's actually, because they used to sell sweat clothes at Michael's, right? To decorate. So she got red sweatshirt and sweatpants, and then she bought felt and sewed in the black
Yeah.
on top of the red, and I went to a store, and I remember hating the costume when I saw it done, hating it, and not just because I thought it looked like shit, because it didn't. It was I gave her a picture of Kane to work off of, and she didn't. I was I should have just done it myself, because she just kind of whatevered it.
Yeah.
But it's one of the things that my mom didn't have to do that for me. She could have just been pick another fucking costume, dickhead. But also I got a compliment from someone giving out candy that was a wrestling fan that year, and it didn't happen until halfway through trick-or-treating. So for the first half of trick-or-treating, I walked around feeling like an asshole because I was probably 10 or 11. So I was old enough to feel like a loser.
That's
when I didn't like my costume.
Puberty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was old enough to feel like a loser walking around in my costume, but someone complimented me on it, and it changed the whole day for me after that.
Sometimes it's all it takes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were full of shit. I think I look like an asshole still, but it changed the way I felt that day.
Hey, young fella. Oh, are you Kane? Where's Abel? Here, take these pennies.
EPW.
And then I went like this, and our whole Porsche caught on fire.
You look like a rejected costume design for Ray right now.
For who?
For Ray Skywalker.
Yeah.
Uh,
I feel like the way that these are positioned, I kind of look like the creature from Spawn.
A little violatory.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, Violator, yeah, right.
I've always loved Halloween, but there was a time where I got over trick-or-treating and into the scaring the shit out of people routine.
This is fun and rewarding.
Yes. So we had a scarecrow that my mom would put out on the porch every year in a chair, and it would be out for a couple weeks leading into the holiday, and then I would swap out with the scarecrow and sit in the same chair and torment people all night. And there was this one girl in her cheerleading outfit that came along to trick or treat because once you hit teen years, you're just I'm gonna go my whatever sporting thing I have.
I'm gonna put my jersey on, not my pads,
Yeah.
and walk around with a
Right.
pillowcase.
and a helmet. I'm a football player, and she was a cheerleader, and she's like, guys, check it out. I'm gonna sit on the lap of the of the scarecrow.
And the scarecrow got a ride.
It sure did, sure did. And I put my hand on her thigh. She fucking jumped so fucking high. That was incredible. But after people got used to that one for a while, so then I put Kelly and I had a set of walkie-talkies, so I put one in a jack-o'-lantern on the front porch, and I hid inside the van. So the jack-o'-lantern would talk shit to people all night. It was great. I do enjoy that. My wife has taken that joy away from me, though, because every year lately she's like, let's go somewhere else to go trick-or-treating because our town sucks. I'm like, yeah, okay, I guess for the kids, but like, I'd really like to stay at home one year and scare people again.
You guys have the foot traffic for that? It doesn't seem like there's a lot of kids in that neighborhood.
Which is weird, because like, the main street, tons of trick-or-treaters. Just no one comes down our street, which is weird. This is a fucking cul-de-sac. Like, that was a rule growing up when we went trick-or-treating. You hit the cul-de-sacs.
Oh yeah, you always go around.
Yeah, they were time effective.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Going in one direction the whole time.
And like, the people on my fucking street give out some hardcore shit. Like, there's like at least 4 houses that are full-sizers.
I already have 2 giant bags of candy.
I'm not fucking surprised.
Dude, we get so many kids
who are extra.
It's insane.
Full-size candy bars are still the measure in my brain of how well know I made it as an adult.
Yeah. Michael.
I still have not made it.
Wait.
I'm not going to retell my most embarrassing story. I've already gone down that road.
Yeah.
I will. I'm not going to talk about tradition, though. I'm going to talk about something I miss. Something that I don't think is available anymore. Maybe you can find it on YouTube. But do you remember that old Disney PSA starring the, I believe it was Donald and the duck scientist guy?
Oh, John Drake?
Yeah. Where they would give all the warnings about walking around during Halloween. And they even put the old, like, poison in the apple or razor blades and candy shit in there.
Yeah.
It was that 70s style Disney animation. Yeah, they should put that back on.
Yeah, it should be on Disney Plus, bro.
It really should. I want it back.
Yeah.
It actually kind of scared me as a kid. I know it's probably as vanilla gets. Like, Moana's probably scarier than it. But, yeah, I want to see it again. I want my childhood back, damn it. I say that every day.
Sames.
Yeah.
You get to reboot a favorite horror franchise of yours, but you must cast the group in it as your main characters. What franchise and who are we? I'll start first. I'm going with a remake of The Puppet Master. And we are... yes, go ahead.
The one about the literal puppets,
yes,
not the aliens from space?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
The actual puppets. And we are the puppets.
I was going to do something similar.
Yeah.
I decided not to.
Vinny would be Jester. He's the 3-tiered face puppet, who changes his expressions. He also has a magical Jester's bag of torturous weapons to kill.
He was demonic Manny faces.
Yeah. Kyle would be Pinhead.
He's a drill on top?
No.
Okay. He was just a muscle, right?
Pinhead was the muscly one. But, like, abnormally strong for anything, really.
For a puppet his size.
Yeah, definitely a puppet his size. Also would kill with, like, strangling people with ropes and whatnot. It's very Kyle. It's on brand.
I gotta be honest. Not wrong.
Yeah. I have seen him choke a me once or twice.
Yeah.
Me?
Joe...
Choke me!
You choked a me! Hey, it's a me! I passed out!
Joe would be 6-shooter.
My dreams come true.
Joe is 6-shooter, the 6th-armed gunslinger. Mainly because then he can, like, do all the things at once. Mike would be Blade.
Laser?
Blade.
Blazer.
No. Blade. You have gun eyeballs and a hook hand.
That's too much. That's a hat on a hat. He doesn't need that much stuff.
Well, he does, and he's got the fucking the knife hand.
That's too much.
I was wondering where the fuck Blade came from.
Blade.
Guns for eyes and a hook hand. Let's call him fucking Blade.
And I would be Torch.
On brand.
Yeah. Yep. The flamethrower one. Yeah. Mr. Joe.
I'm going to reboot the Universal Monster franchise.
Of course you would.
Of course. Mike, you are Dracula.
Thank you.
Weird.
Justin, you are Frankenstein's monster.
Huh.
Kyle, you
I don't
are...
like these.
What?
I think some of these should be retooled.
We'll see where it
I don't
goes.
think he asked. I'm pretty sure
I know.
he did ask.
It's fine.
Kyle, you are the Wolfman.
Obviously.
Vinny is the Invisible Man.
Right now he is.
Yep. And I'm Igor.
Dude, you dogged yourself in your own fucking list?
That's what I'm talking about.
Dude, Igor was such an intricate character in the latter films.
But like,
He
You're not a lead
became the
character.
monster.
You're not a lead.
yeah.
We each have our own movies.
Technically is. Alright, I'm the Mummy.
Okay.
There you go.
I mean, you didn't have to change. You don't have to buckle to our every will.
Yeah.
Our every
I'm
whim.
like I could see Joe. I could see you as Frankenstein's monster.
Do you want to be
I
in
think I'm
Hotep?
Frankenstein.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, I could be Henry.
Yeah. Or you could. Yeah.
Yeah.
Frankenstein.
Wait, what? Who? You think you wanted to be Dracula, Justin?
No. I was fine with like the creature from the Black Lagoon.
I went from the early 30s
like,
to the 40s. That's the 50s.
I'll hang around in some water and then just drag some chicks into fuck, you know? Or dudes.
I don't know if they did that to
What?
women. I don't think he fucked the women.
Or the dudes. Whatever.
Probably fucked the dudes. But
Definitely.
I don't know if he did that to the women.
They got into his gills. They stuck
Yeah.
the finger in the gills.
I'd totally be Shape of Water.
The deaf chick? Or the mute chick?
Yeah.
Don't we all want to be?
Put together a playlist of 8 songs.
Oh, yeah, fuck me, right? Fuck
Oh,
me.
no.
Just
Oh,
fuck me.
shit. My bad. My bad. Go ahead.
Okay, this one doesn't need it. It was remade very recently.
Oh, wait. Kyle didn't even go yet either. I jumped the gun.
Yeah,
on
but
that.
I don't really give a shit.
No. Well, Mike, go ahead, and then we'll let Kyle wrap it up.
I'm remaking It.
Okay.
Now, I have to preface this because I know, based on the group in It and our group, when I say my first name, you'll be like, no, you're not. Stop fucking lying. You're this guy. But in order for the character interactions to work properly, I need to be Bill Denborough. And I know you're going to say I'd be the Richie Tozer character, but no, Justin would be Richie if we're going to have Vinny as Eddie.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Kyle, I was going to make the bad joke that you'd be Mike Hannigan. You know, Kyle's the black guy again. That's tired. I'd say, given the fact that you're an architect, Ben, I mean, is it fucking crazy?
No, that's pretty good.
Yeah. And Joe is our Stanley Uris. But maybe Vinny should be, because at least Joe showed up for the second act.
Shit. All right, Mr. Kyle.
I kind of wish I didn't go last because I don't really love mine, but I did Scream.
Okay.
I gave myself Cotton Weary.
Get back that.
Okay.
Especially
Mike as Randy.
Yeah.
the one that is calling out all the shit that's going to happen and referencing everything. Joe is my Dewey. because
keep my room.
because I think in the world he would be the one that would be like, yeah, let's help people, but also he would be the one that's like, I survived but barely.
He'd trip on his own dick to start him. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and then for the supervillain team up, Vinny is Billy and Justin is Stu.
Yeah.
But wait, there's more.
Cut too deep, man.
I'm getting a little woozy here, man.
What do you say, Sydney?
Actually, you know that walkie-talkie story you told? I don't regret that choice now.
Put together a playlist of 8 songs for yourself to listen to while you're being chased by horror movie icons Chucky, Jason, Freddy, and Leatherface. Joe.
All of Your Toys by the Monkees, Nightmare by Avenged Sevenfold, Hellbent for Leather by Judas Priest,
Joe, do you have yours in a certain order? Like, in order for a reason?
I don't have anything.
Couldn't you see the hand coming from his ass?
Fuck it. The Scooby-Doo theme.
You're going to be running between doors, aren't you?
Yeah, totally.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Take On Me by Aha.
You're going to be walking through mirrors, aren't you?
Totally. I got 3 more. Try to think of like the most random one. The William Tell Overture.
Okay.
You're being chased. Yeah,
That's
why
fine. It's fine. Listen, I'm going last on this one.
Gonna do Welcome to Paradise and Is You Is or Is You Ain't My Baby.
Joe.
Yeah.
Just to remind you, in exactly 31 days, 33 days, right? 32 maybe? We have 100 greatest musical artists to do. If you don't come prepared with a list of at least 100 artists on it, I will, and we'll get video of it, skull fuck you.
Well, that I will prepare for. I just haven't had it.
The skull fucking of the list. The skull fucking of the list.
Skull fucking.
After he's done with that, he'll do something you don't like.
Yeah. Yeah. Give it away for free.
Mm-hmm. Who now?
Mike. Mike, let's go. Let's go you.
Oh, really? Because I'm really fucking proud of this. I broke it up. Each one gets 2 songs.
Okay.
I almost did that.
It's the only thing that made sense for me. And I did it in order that you wrote them down. So,
I did not do that.
Chucky gets the original version of Short People by Randy Newman,
Wow.
which is not complimentary.
No, it's not.
No, it's a fucking cruel song.
Short
And,
people have no
one of the Oompa Loompa songs.
Oh, okay.
Because this is, I'll probably be singing them out loud to fuck with them. With Jason, I'm going to go with Enjoy the Silence by Depeche Mode, because he's not a very verbal individual. And These Boots Are Made for Walking by Nancy Sinatra, because all the guy does is walk around. It's like, he could have fit in perfectly in The Fellowship. All the fucking prick does is walk. For Freddy, I went with Mindless Self-Indulgence, Bitches, because there is no character in history that says the word more than he does. Well, okay. Jesse Pinkman. And secondly, to really mock his ass, Fire by The Crazy World of Arthur Brown. Love that song. For Leatherface, Piggy by 9 Inch Nails. I think that fits perfectly for the man, and it would keep me running. And at this point, I'd be very, very tired, and he's one of the more high energy of the group, so I'm going to need something cranking. Black Betty by Ram Jam.
I almost had Black Betty on my list.
Fits in perfectly too.
Mr. Kyle.
So I thought about mine as if they were all attempting to chase me at the same time. And I thought about it in the order of which ones I would... Because, let's be honest, confronted with this situation, I would, rank them in my brain of most to least to most dangerous, and try to evade certain ones more of... I would spend more energy trying to evade certain ones, right? So, first of all, I'm assuming that if I'm being chased by all of them at the same time, it's starting off as a dream. So,
Very important.
Wake Up by Rage Against the Machine is the first one. So, I'm getting Freddy out of my brain at the very beginning of this. So, he's not chasing me the same time as everybody else. Then Chamber the Cartridge by Rise Against and Who Shot Ya by Biggie. That's how I'm taking on Leatherface. What It Is to Burn by Finch is how I'm handling Chucky. And then The Plot to Bomb the Panhandle by Day to Remember and Boom by POD is what Jason's getting. And then it's back to, call back to Joe's list, Nightmare by Avenged Sevenfold, because that's when, probably because me being me, thinks I got away from the other three, go to fall asleep, and Freddy's fucking back.
Your nightmare comes to life.
Yes. So then... But, thinking about it as a movie, if I've successfully evaded the other three, even in a dream sequence, the last song's going to be Rumors of My Demise Have Been Greatly Exaggerated by Rise Against, because I'm a fucking champ Freddy too. At the end of it.
Hope you have that confidence going into the dream. Sometimes.
Well, I gotta be honest. Me knowing myself, right? If the four of them are coming after me, I'm pretty confident that I would not, Leatherface and Chucky wouldn't kill me. I'm pretty confident that I can say, I'm not dumb enough to get killed by Leatherface, and I'm also, gonna be aware enough to not let a doll almost kill me.
You'd hope him at least.
Yeah. But, all I have to basically do is outmaneuver Jason for the length of it until I can get some fucking dynamite or something. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but, that's the only... You gotta blow him up.
Yeah. It's not like
Can't
the
just-
80s, where you could just leave Crystal Lake and he won't follow you. Fucker eventually decided to go to Manhattan.
Yeah.
No place.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. He goes to, fucking everywhere. Space.
Yeah.
Space, hell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and then Freddy is just...
Freddy.
I might be able to get away from the other three in a single night. Freddy might take me the rest of my fucking life to handle.
Mm-hmm.
I make short work of Freddy. My mindscape is all sorts of fucked. So here we go. Another Way Out from Hollywood Undead. Great chase song. All by Myself by Celine Dion.
Why can't I remember the Celine Dion version of All By Myself? Is it just a cover of All
Yeah.
By
Yeah.
My... Okay. I didn't know she did a cover.
Mr. Lonely by Bobby Vinton. Having a hard time? No, it was okay. You got that one. Hungry Eyes by Eric Carmen.
Is this cover heavy?
No. Take Me Out by Franz Ferdinand.
Enjoy the hell of that.
Crawling in the Dark by Hoobastank.
Kind of losing me.
Follow by Breaking Benjamin.
That's a good one.
And Anything Goes by Sutton Foster.
Is that also
That's
the
the
classic Anything Goes?
Yes, it is.
would've gone for the Kate
Sutton
Capshaw
Foster
version.
is the woman who sings the original version of that song.
Okay. Yeah, I would have gone for the Kate Capshaw version, but I still think Temple of Doom was a great movie.
Let's see what you did there. And
Okay.
last question for Spooky Weekend is, if you were stuck in a perpetual Halloween loop, what are 5 candies you would not get tired of getting / eating? And what are 3 that would make you want to end yourself? Let's go with the 3 that will make you want to end it all. For me, it's Hershey's Cookies and Cream Bars, Bit-O Honeys, and Smarties.
Oh, I love Smarties.
No, fucking Smarties are stupid.
Oh, I love Smarties.
You eat an entire package of Smarties at once?
Mm-hmm.
All the time.
Mm-hmm.
No.
One at a time is underwhelming.
Smarties
It's
are
not gonna work
fucking,
for
they're
you.
gross,
You get
guys.
nothing.
Gross.
Strength
Kyle?
and nerves.
Kyle Brandon, what are your 3?
So I actually missed the second half of this question, so I'm going to do my 3 just top of the dome. Smarties are definitely on my list. Believe it or not, I'm going to say Nerds, just because of the fact that, like, all of those little individual pieces, if I kept getting them and getting them and getting them, eventually I would lose my fucking shit. And then, what's a good third one?
It's the best candy for the buck, though. That tiny little box has, like, an endless supply of fucking Nerds in it.
But I'm a big chocolate guy, though. So, like, I feel like,
Yeah, you
I would say my third one would be, you know what? I'll say Butterfinger, just because after, like, the third time of having to pick it out of my teeth, I would say fuck this candy for the rest of this loop.
I could see that.
Even though I really, really like Butterfingers, that's like a one and done. Like, probably, like, I don't know if I could eat more than one of those a week because of how much I hate them getting stuck in my teeth.
I would just wreck a whole bag at once, and then you pick out. There's not as much when you're eating a lot of them.
Yeah, but then you have like a mouth guard of fucking peanut butter crunchy shit.
Yeah,
But it's a perpetual loop, right? So, like, if I like eat the whole bag and then go to sleep and wake up the next day and then have to eat the whole bag.
Yeah.
Like, are you
Like, by
forced
day
to
2,
eat
I'm
the
like,
bag? Or is it that's the only candy that you can get?
No, like, you're gonna... Yeah, in this scenario, these are the 3 candies you're only getting. So it's like, fuck. What am I doing here?
They're not being shoved down your throat, but they're your only option.
Yeah. Mike,
oh, well then.
Mike, what do you got? What's your 3?
My 3, I'm surprised nobody thus far has thrown the words candy corn out there.
Wow.
Too obvious.
Good call on
True.
that.
Too obvious.
I don't know many people that hand out candy corn, though, for...
They give the bags.
Yeah, little bags.
Yeah.
Mary Jane's.
Yeah, Mary Jane's do suck.
Fuck them. And little sidetrack story to get to my third one. When we went to see Beetlejuice, Tara was like, "Oh, I got you some candy. You want me to get candy? Cool." As I'm on my way there, she's like, "You like Whoppers, right?"
No.
Not even a little.
No, I'm a normal fucking person. You know what? I like Whoppers. I like Whoppers when the candy aisle is empty of every other fucking candy. That's when I like Whoppers.
I was on Whopper Island, starving. That's when I like Whoppers.
Joe.
So she got she got us some Twizzlers. So we
Twizzlers is good.
Okay.
Twizzlers is good.
Absolutely. And she got us 2 of the, what do you call it, movie theater size boxes of Whoppers. Real kick in the ass. Forgot all of it at her fucking apartment.
Wow.
And had to get snacks there.
Forgot all of it.
Yeah. Whoppers are still sitting there.
There's
Otherwise
Whopper-
known as I'll handle the fucking candy from now on.
Fucking amateur.
Candy corn is definitely at the top of my list. I fucking hate candy corn.
Yeah.
Um, those little brown wrapped butterscotch things. Ew.
Yeah.
I hated those. And you guys can make fun of me. I don't like coconut. So, Mounds.
Fuck
I'm with
you.
you. Fuck those.
Fuck
I
both
don't
of
like
you.
Mounds.
Fuck that.
Mounds are fucking
Fuck
great.
coconut.
Almond Joys and Mounds. I'm all over it. I love me some Mound.
Man, you like nut too, apparently.
Yeah, I do. I'm an
You want
equal
some nut in your mound?
Sometimes. I'm usually the one putting the nut in the mound, but yeah.
So you're the one making almond joys.
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
That could be a title of the episode, Making Almond Joys. Just saying.
All right, now for the fun side. What are the 5 candies you would not get tired of eating? For me, it's Reese's Cups, Haribo Gummies, Sour Patch Kids, Milky Ways, and Reese's Pieces.
Oh, okay.
It's like my ultimate combo there.
I'm surprised at myself.
Mr. Kyle.
I might change one of my answers because Justin said something that I can't believe I didn't automatically put Reese's Pieces as one of my 5.
Yo.
But Reese's is fucking obviously the first
we
one
know.
I wrote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Snickers, Kit Kat, peanut M&Ms, and then switch it up a little bit because I didn't want to have all chocolate Skittles.
You go for you. Come with great flavors.
Mike.
Okay, I put more thought into this than a person should. Obviously, sweet tarts,
I had them on my list at first.
classic. Even the little packets that
Yeah.
have 3 of them. The ones that are like Smarties now, though, way better.
They are.
So
For
much
some
more
reason, they have way more, like, impact.
Yeah, they got a different coating to them.
Yeah.
They're not quite as easy to bite into most of the time, but there's more of them, so you just suck on them. Twix, I apparently love the cookie center of Twix. I've always enjoyed them, but when we came back from Florida and we had bags of candy, the thing I missed the most, the thing I went through and had to like meter myself to stop blowing through, was the Twix. And when I was down to 1 Twix left, I was like, fuck!
Twix.
I didn't realize.
Twix am good.
Yeah. Starburst.
Starburst, good.
Starburst is such a winner. If they could just make all cherry, I'd be buying that so much more. Now, despite the fact that they're so similar, these are kind of the fruity version, or the chocolate version, or fudgy version of Starburst, Tootsie Rolls.
Yeah.
I love them so much, I've given myself, this is the only thing I've ever given myself a tummy ache with, is Tootsie Rolls.
That's it?
The only time. And it's not even a tummy ache. When they get to the point where you're about to crap them out, that's when they start wreaking havoc on your stomach. If you eat too much. And to keep it interesting, to keep it lively, Pop Rocks.
Yo, we just picked up from the Dollar General the Kool-Aid Pop Rocks, but it's the Ghoul-Aid, the Halloween Kool-Aid flavor.
Green apple.
Scary Berry.
Are they color changing?
I have no fucking idea.
They like doing color changing with Pop Rocks.
Mr. Kyle. Or no, you went, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was Joe, finish it up.
Reese's, peanut butter cup,
Okay.
Snickers, Sour Patch watermelons, because
Oh,
they
yeah,
do make those little individual ones.
good.
Fuck yeah with those. Nestle's Crunch.
Fuck!
Yeah, Nestle's Crunch is a
Love
good one.
Nestle's Crunch.
It's an underrated candy bar.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I could take Pop Rocks out and leave them in there.
Yeah.
Because that might be too much chocolate.
And peppermint patties.
No such thing, Michael. No such thing.
Fucking peppermint patties.
Aye.
You're so
I
right.
I love a peppermint patty, but I think of it more as a Christmas candy.
Because of mint.
I agree. I agree with that.
Junior, okay, I'll axe it. Junior mints.
Joe, you don't have to axe it.
Yeah.
Just like you,
I like
could
the
have stayed
Yeah.
before. Just tell these guys to go fuck themselves.
Junior
I'm
mints
just
is
saying what I feel. I know they actually make peppermint patties with Halloween stuff on them.
Yeah.
It's not like they're verboten
do.
for the holiday.
yeah, it's a pumpkin, right? They do a pumpkin thing too,
Yeah.
right?
Everything gets Halloween. Candy canes get Halloween now.
All right, that's a show.
All right. As as always, if you like what you hear, you can like us on Facebook.com/nerdities. Follow us on Twitter @nerdities. Email us at nerdities@gmail.com and check out nerdities.com.
While you're there, fuck you. Also, go to tpublic.com/nerdities. Buy something, you lazy piece of shit. Then, head over to sinfulcreationsbyjustin.com and window shop. Like some poor kid in ye old London who can't afford sweet treats. But you could afford these, trust me. They're way cheaper than like all the other shit. Look, you gotta sell a kidney to get crumble. Like you got like the $16 for the cookies from my shop, and they're better. If we're being honest, I've tasted both. So you know what? Just stop being sheep, people. Fucking sheeple. Buy from sinfulcreationsbyjustin.com.
I'm almost afraid to go back to conventions.
Why?
You?
What do you mean, bro?
It's so hard for me to figure out what's going on in this picture. Kyle sent us a picture of his hair when it was up all Coolio style.
Yeah.
And in it is the image of us in the video. There's also the current image of us in the video. And it was almost blocking the title of who you're sending it to. So it took me a minute to process what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
That's why I think she put what the hell is happening.
Yeah.
Check us out on youtube.com, youtube.com/nerdities. Hit that subscribe button and don't forget to ring the bell when new content is coming, because new content is here and coming. Check out the first season of Nerd ETs, our cooking show. Stay tuned for our Halloween special, Christmas special.
Joe, slow down
Yeah?
for a minute. Slow down. Fucking, it's like simmer.
Marathon, not a race.
Okay, chill. Season 2 of our cooking show begins filming this winter. Let's give a little detail here, Joe. What's season 2 of Nerd ET going to be about? That's right. We're making famous Disney theme park recipes.
Yeah, it's going to be yummy.
It's going to be delicious. What's the next thing you got there? Halloween special? Let's tell them about it. Let's tell them, Joe. What could they look forward to? They can look forward to
retelling a story time of the Dark Days of Brickton.
Issues 1 and 2. And one of the greatest Halloween commercials ever.
Yes, this is true.
Yeah.
Ever. We have an incredibly fucked up Christmas special.
It's going to be
up.
great.
Remember last year? Yeah. Dial it up to 1,000.
Featuring a real actress.
Oh, thank you. You know, I thought I was.
No,
part of it
not
last
you.
Year.
Not
Yeah,
you.
last year was pretty tame.
Yeah.
Compared to what we did this year?
Yeah.
I really liked last year's. I thought it
was well written.
Yeah.
But we didn't go too vulgar.
No. Yeah, we topped that this year. For sure. Yeah.
All right, cool. That's all that, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
and some great Christmas commercials.
Yes.
Right? What else we got down the...
We have the final installment of the Joe trilogy titled Justice League.
Where can they watch the first 2 parts of that?
On youtube.com/nerdities.
Oh, good.
Remember to like, share, and subscribe everything Nerdities. And don't forget, if you want to be a producer, give us a budget. Write to us at nerdities@gmail.com. We'll crew when we talk about your business and or product.
And Joe will give you the old Jim Henson if you want. Or you could give Joe the Jim Henson.
It's better than the Marty Croft.
Yeah.
Too many tassels. The opinions of the Nerdies crew are idiotic and poorly thought out, but don't worry, next week's will be far more insulting.
Because of the end of civilization, the Clamp Cable Network now leaves the air. We hope you have enjoyed our programming, but more importantly, we hope you have enjoyed life.
Drop!